Here on GoPSUSports.com, Brian Tripp joined by Penn State hockey head coach Guy Gadowsky. The Nittany Lions have a 9-game unbeaten streak and climbed to 10th in the USCHO.com poll this week. Coach, obviously a lot of success early. Where, when your staff and yourself look at the team, where do you feel like you're at?
I don't know yet. I think it's a little early to tell, but we're really happy with what's going on. And one of the, benchmarks we're looking at is this weekend is a great example. I thought Saturday was a huge win. Things weren't going our way. We were hitting crossbars. Their goaltender was fantastic, and we faced a team that was really committed that they were going to play a much better game, and they were a lot better. They forechecked harder, they backchecked harder, they got to the net. They actually played a really good game, and I feel really good about that victory because I think that's a setup game. That would have been an easy game to let go, and the guys made sure that they didn't.
When you look at your team, we've talked a lot about some of the stars, and then you're without Andrew Sturts this past week, who led the team in goals. You changed the lineup a little bit, some by necessity and some because guys earned playing time. As a coaching staff, what type of information did you get from players who got some more ice time that don't normally see it?
The good news is we got information that everybody can play, which is it's a really good problem to have. So that's the positive part about it, and if we can if we can be healthy, then that's going to help us all together. But nice to know that if we do run into another problem, Liam Folks is out, Sturtsy's out, one of the defensemen out. It's good to know that we're going to be taken care of.
We don't talk a lot about Chase Berger or Dylan Richard. They seem like glue guys to me. What type of impact do they have?
The type of players they're two centermen that are great in their defensive zone and can score goals and make plays, and those guys are invaluable. They are glue guys. They're fantastic. Chase Berger has been that type of player from day one, and really Rocket Richard has too. Their value, both of them, are so much more than what their stats are. And they both have excellent stats, but geez, they're good players. And if you watch, we use them in so many different situations. PK, defensive zone, draws. Both of them are out on 5-on-3s, for and against. I mean, they're tremendously versatile players.
When your team's putting up 50, 60 shots in a game, a lot of focus goes to the offense. But on the back end, Peyton Jones, how well is he playing?
Extremely well, and I thought actually this weekend was one of his best yet. Really difficult. Both games were hard to play. On Friday night, he didn't have to make a lot of saves, but the ones he was forced to make were huge. And then on Saturday, I mean, they came at us pretty hard. We gave up a number of rebounds, which are extremely difficult, and he was on the task. And that's what I mean. That could have been a very easy setup game to lose, and he was at his best when we weren't, and that's tremendous quality to have.
Coach, appreciate the time as always.
Thank you.
Penn State head coach Guy Gadowsky with us here on GoPSUSports.com. It will be the Nittany Lions taking on Arizona State this weekend.